Hi ladies, thank you for tuning in to Natural Nicole on YouTube. And of course, as always, if you want to know more about what I'm doing here today, you can always tune in on the blog, NapturalNicole.com, and I usually have the link posted here. So I always try to point at it, but there we go. So check out the site, and I'll of course have more photos and pictures soon after I finish posting this YouTube. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do Bantu knots. Now, any of you that have come here may have already seen someone with Bantu knots, and that's why you came to YouTube to try to figure out how to do them. So Bantu knots essentially give you a very spiral curl sort of look on any sort of natural hair. They can also be done on relaxed hair and transitioning hair, which can give it a little bit more texture and more volume. Now, I personally haven't done Bantu knots across my entire head because my hair is not that long. I'm about a year natural, but my hair isn't long enough that I think I'd like to do Bantu knots because I can get about the same result from two-strand twist. So anytime I'm looking for a perfect spiral curl, it's usually because I want to blend it in with a wig or a weave or something that has that curlier texture. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So what you're seeing here is my hair is actually prepped to wear a wig. And the reason why is because it's Maryland and it's winter and it's cold. So because it's all of those things and it's super dry out, I've been wearing wigs to protect my natural hair. So what you see here is my hair braided straight back. I don't know if you can see everything. It's braided straight back. And then the ends are actually tucked away so that way I don't have them exposed and they don't become really dry. So in the front, I've already started taking apart these two braids. When I'm not wearing a wig and I'm just staying inside, I actually leave my front edges braided. Now these front edges I actually leave out whenever I do wear a wig so that I can have the wig up to here and then blend my natural hair up over the wig for a more natural look. So I'll just go ahead and take these braids out, and this is what I do every morning or every night or every few minutes before getting ready to go out so that I can have a more natural look. So here we go. And I'm pulling this out, and you can kind of see the length of my hair. Ooh, girl, I'm excited. Look at that. I guess I should try a braid out. Look at that waviness. Oh. All right, go ahead. So here we go. So I'm taking this out. And I'd already taken out part of them, which is why they weren't braided to the bottom. I didn't want to take forever for you guys. All right. So as you can see that I've taken it out, and this is just sort of the hair that I will then blend over a wig. And I kind of have a part in here because it's usually about where I have a natural part in my wig. So what you're looking at right now is my leave out. That'll be blended with my wig. And the wig that I'm going to be blending today and preparing my Bantu knots for is this wig right here. This is the Princess Aura, made by Junee Manhattan Style, and it was $25 at my local beauty supply store, which for those of you who are in Baltimore is the Beauty Lane located in Parkville. So if any of you guys care to visit, it's right off 695. And it was $25. They're actually running a BOGO sale, so buy one, get one half off. So I bought this one and a lace front, which I will review later because that's my Kim Kardashian look. I'm going to be wearing it for a wedding. But for the day-to-day, I got this. So this one I love. It looks very natural, and frankly, like right now you can see it's actually a little bit frizzy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Come to the other side. Hold it still. It's actually a little frizzy, but you know what? I like it like that. Like, I like it frizzy because the frizzier it is, the more natural it looks. Like, my hair's not perfect spirals like this unless I, you know, have the world's best twist out going. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, is creating these spirals in the front of my hair so they blend in. And this has combs. So I guess this is like kind of a mini wig review. Combs and clips at the back, if you can see them. There you go. All right. So I'm going to put that aside. So in order to do the Bantu knots, I prefer to work on slightly damp hair. So I have my spray bottle here, and inside my spray bottle I have a mixture of water and aloe vera juice, and that is a 50-50 mixture. So I also have my homemade whipped shea aloe mixture, which is actually available on my blog. I don't sell it, but I have the recipe up there so you can make it yourself. It's really not that expensive to make, and it's pretty easy, and it's super soft, has nice hold, and locks in moisture for days. So if you are anywhere from a 4A to a 4C, you gotta have something like this. Not to mention, it smells so good. Alright, so pretty easy to do. I begin with moisturizing my hair. Now my hair's already been washed and sealed and moisturized. So because of that, I'm not really having to work with like hair that's really dry. And I always fix my hair every day when I have a wig. So just because it's important to keep your hair from getting too dry. Alright? Great. So spritz this. I keep talking like, alright, great, as if this is like some sort of workout video. It's not, but in any case. Now I'm going to show you my first Bantu knot right here in the center, just so you can kind of see it really easily. The first thing I do is I part a section of my hair like this. It doesn't have to be very large. Because the curls in this wig are on the smaller side, I don't know if you can see, they're smaller. This is actually, I'm actually going to do really small Bantu knots. I should probably call them mini Bantu knots because I want them to look as close to that as possible. So I've parted a small section, like so. And what I'll do first is I'm going to do a 2-strand twist. So I take this and I part it into 2 sections, and now I'm going to twist it. 2-strand twist is pretty easy, one right over the other. Hope you guys can see this. I don't know what my profile looks like. You guys can leave notes in the comments below, you know, since you're getting this whole side view. So here we go. Oh, gross. Look at that. Look at that. See, I take my spray game seriously. I got moisture all over my face. Alright, here we go. And I've done my 2-strand twist. And I actually hold on to it because my hair is 4C and it has a tendency to unravel, just because it's a little bit softer, if you will. So now what I'm doing is I'm reaching over to my shea butter, just dipping in it ever so slightly, small amount, and I am sealing my ends because this is so important to maintaining your natural hair. You got to seal your ends, especially when your hair is going to be exposed, because as you can see, this is leave out, and when it's going to be exposed, that means that, you know, it's going to lose moisture, so you got to seal your ends. And what I do is for my Bantu knot is actually hold it, pinch it. Let's bring it up close so you guys can see. Take it, I pinch it, I hold it, and I bring it around. And I just wrap it around the base of the hair. So I'm wrapping this piece of hair around the base. I actually slip my finger out, if you can see. Slip my finger out so I can hold it a little better, and I just continue to wrap this around. Hopefully this one will turn out okay, since I am trying to do it in a display manner rather than styling. I wrap it around. And when it's finished, you can see it forms what looks a lot like a little knot. Can you see that? And then I move on to the next one. Pretty easy to do. Here we go. I don't know if you guys heard that vibrating. It was my sister calling. My mini. Also natural, also fabulous. So I'm only going to do 2 of them. And I think they should dry pretty quickly. Like I said, I only had my hair pretty lightly damp, so that way they'll dry quickly, because like I don't have time. So that's something that, because sometimes I have to do these in the morning right before work. So that's something I also recommend for those of you with hair that's already straight, or hair that is you know, like very thick, so it'll take a while to dry. I really recommend doing your Bantu knots on slightly damp hair, so that way you don't have to wait hours for them to dry. So I got a comment on my blog about why I can do these so quickly and why they dry so fast, and that's why. So for those of you out there who've wondered, why do my Bantu knots take forever? Why do I have to sit under a dryer when I do them? Then, you know, this is for you. Let's see if I can do one more. this around. And I will actually post the finished product as my photo, like the still shot that you'll see at the end of this video, so that way you'll be able to see what it looks like. But I'll also have plenty of pictures posted on my blog, NapturalNicole.com, which is right there. So you'll be able to go there and see lots of pictures of the finished product. But the finished product are spirals. So what's sad is I look kind of ridiculous right now, but I'm putting it out there because it's all in the interest of natural hair beauty, right? So as you can see, I would just basically go ahead and finish the rest of my hair with these same knots, like so. And then once that's complete and I'm finished, to go to pull them out, because notice I didn't use any pins or anything. All I would do is I would grab the knot from the base, pull it forward, and you can actually kind of see, hey look, a little bit of a spiral going on already. I don't know if you guys can see that. And obviously it hasn't had a chance to dry all the way, so if I mess with it too much, the spiral will come out. But I can also pull this one, let's see. There you go, you can see it's a spiral. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to show you guys. Let's see if I can do it with this one. Alright, so you can kind of see how it's a spiral, and you can see how I would then take these spirals, take my trusty wig, and simply fasten it right here at the front where my braids are, so you can see the distinguishing line. Pull this back, and then I would separate the two strands, and obviously I'm not going to get a perfect effect because my hair is so wet, but you can see how I would blend it. And then I would take that, and often I'll take like a piece or two of the existing curls and just kind of twist them in, just for a little bit more of a natural effect. But there you go. Oh wow, I'm so glad I was able to show you. So when I finish this whole thing, I'll be sure to post more pictures on my blog so that you guys can see what the whole thing looks like. But this is kind of the quick result. And I wear this wig out. Perfect, great. I'm so glad I was able to show you. So thank you guys for tuning in to Natural Nicole on YouTube. And please be sure to go to my blogs page, NapturalNicole.com, so that you'll be able to see more photos of this completed style, as well as read other tips and tricks on how to get the perfect Bantu knot to blend with your curly wig. So keep your hair protected, stay warm, and check back soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye guys!